Now, hello and welcome to the Turbo Newscast for
Yay.
December 13th. Decidedly happier than the other video, which you may or may not see. So you may have no idea what the hell we're talking about.
Though if they see it, they won't see this one. So,
Oh, the irony. Well, you know what? Let's just get started. It's easier
all
that
right.
way.
Okay.
So, the VGAs happened last week. I don't remember
Mm.
when they happened, because frankly, I don't give a damn. But they happened, and some people do, so I guess we kind of have to talk about them since things actually happen there.
Like
For
kind of
instance,
some of our community. But
yeah,
anyways.
for instance, Dark Souls 2 was announced. I hit left, you dick. Dark Souls 2 was announced, and then a press release came out, and more about Dark Souls 2 was announced. They have confirmed versions for PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and PC. Um, it is supposedly going to be, quote... Sorry, there it was. It is supposedly going to be, quote, a little bit more accessible. Um, although most people are reading that as easier. Doesn't have to be easier, remember. Just maybe a better tutorial. One that actually teaches you how to sprint.
One that actually teaches you how to play the game.
Yeah.
I never played Dark Souls,
Neither did
so
I.
might check it out.
I
Or
won't.
could just play Tomb Raider again.
I can guarantee I won't check out Dark Souls 2 unless someone gifts it to me on Steam and then it
Well,
comes up
free
in the random
games.
generator.
If you get it for free, you might play it.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. It has a Dark Souls 1 has a crap tutorial apparently. So, more accessible may just mean better tutorial.
It's true. We actually spent more than 5 minutes on it this time.
That would be amazing.
Should be their slogan. We spent more than 5 minutes on the tutorial this time.
Dark Souls 2. Hey, look, a tutorial.
That'd be amazing.
Just because it just crossed my mind. Do we have archives on Justin TV? Loud?
I have no idea.
Check that later. Because we could just pull what we have from there. In case the stream goes down again.
Okay,
Yeah. Anyways,
we'll check.
just thinking while doing the show, which is always a terrible idea.
Which is, yeah,
Um,
usually pretty bad.
because it distracts me from things like Gabe Newell.
Hmm.
For instance, Gabe has said that Valve is going to release their own console-like PC for the living room. So essentially, a Steam box. Who called it? Pretty much everyone.
Because they're gonna own the market. The fools.
Yeah. No one's really surprised what with the introduction of big picture mode, just the way everything that they've been introducing, the way they've been going, has kind of made it seem like that's really what they're going towards. And
In
honestly, I can't wait.
in other news, Apple has patented the Steam box and is now suing Steam. Valve.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh
Hopefully.
God, seriously.
Hopefully. Now, optimists, well, hardcore optimists would say, wait, maybe they'll use the release of the Steam box as a launch for Half-Life 3.
I don't know. I feel like that. No, might
I
be.
I actually wouldn't be all that surprised. just call Half-Life 3 a Steam exclusive and say it's optimized to run on the Steam box. I mean, it won't happen, but it would be a neat idea.
That'd be a good way to sell your console.
It'd be a great way to sell your console. Half-Life
That's a
3. All you'd have to say.
yeah.
Steam box. Oh yeah, and Half-Life 3.
Just say Half-Life 3 now on Steambox, and that'll be all you need.
uh, yeah, it'll be left for mostly dead.
Semi-dead.
Uh, and let's move on to Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Nintendo is reportedly blocking 18 and up Wii U content in Europe until 11 o'clock p.m.
What?
Yeah, from the hours of 11 to 3 in the morning is when you will be able to purchase or view trailers for games like Zombie U, Assassin's Creed 3, etc. Basically, anything rated PEGI 18 and up, you'll only be able to view it during that 4-hour window.
That is really dumb.
Now, from what I've heard, it's because Nintendo Europe is based in Germany, so they're doing this to comply with Germany's content policies. But I'm not sure how much of a just excuse that is.
Well, not everyone has those 4 hours to view content.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty restrictive.
And those who are trying to view adult content who aren't exactly adults, that's not going to stop them all that much. Just saying.
No. Just stay up past 11. It's past my bedtime.
Oh, okay, so we do. Just,
Okay.
had to check something. Sorry.
Alright.
Okay. So, we're gonna jump from Nintendo to Kickstarter because I'm all over the place tonight.
Indeed.
I can't wait to get to the cool news. This is just kind of depressing news. We've had our... Well, I was gonna say our first possible Kickstarter scam, but no, that was the other one.
We already had that one.
Yeah. Our first successful Kickstarter possible scam. Code Hero, those of you who might remember it, it's that other game where you run around with a code gun and you shoot code into things and make your own game, and by the end of the game you have a game. It's the Inception game.
It's Gameception.
Yeah. Yo dog, I heard you liked games, so I let you make a game while you're playing a game so you can play games while you're playing games. But yeah, Code Hero. We didn't actually cover it before, so if you don't remember it, that's hopefully
fine.
Why. Code Hero, they ended up bringing in over $170,000, which is almost double of what their original goal was, $100,000.
That's 170%.
Yeah. Easy when you're dealing with multiples of 100.
Easy, yeah. That's really easy.
Or with powers of 100.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, everyone does. My brain doesn't.
You just don't. Everyone knows what you mean except you.
Well, turns out the last update they got on the project was in September. It's December. Turns out investors kinda want updates on what's going on in your project.
I would assume so. That's where their money's going.
Yeah. That's where 170 grand of their money's going. And yes, Kickstarter donators are technically, at least in my eyes, investors.
They're stockholders.
A new type of investors, but still investors, not stockholders.
They're holding.
But no, they there were even backers who pledged at the $1,000 level who were pledging to get the Code Hero tool in their school. And so, yeah, obviously, they're going to be a little bit antsy about that, about not hearing from them for 3 months, 4 months. Well,
That's really depressing.
yeah. Luckily, we do have an update. Alex Peak, the lead developer on the product, has released a statement where he says the development of Code Hero is continuing, and he has apologized for the lack of updates, saying it is entirely his fault. That doesn't really excuse much.
I forgot I was making that game. Sorry about that.
Um, the rumors were that his 200 grand, the 200 grand that was raised, the nearly 200 grand that was raised is not even close to enough. But he's saying that they're testing a second alpha release yesterday. Maybe today, actually. I can't remember. It's the 13th of December. Oh.
That was today.
Oh, that's right. I read that today. Okay, then yes, tomorrow.
Okay.
I read it so early in the morning that I can't even remember. The second alpha will release tomorrow to show what we've added since then, and we're working towards a third, more feature-complete alpha that will be ready for generally complete learning tool.
A complete learning experience.
I can't wait to see him deliver on that promise, however.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like, it'd be nice to see Ken Levine deliver on this promise.
Who's that?
The lead at Irrational Games. Ken Levine has announced that, obviously, BioShock Infinite is going to come with a reversible cover. You know, like Skyrim did, like a bunch of games nowadays do. Because
If it ever comes at all,
why not?
like holy butts.
It's coming. Don't worry.
No, it's not.
Not only is it gonna come with a reversible cover, you can decide. You can help vote what its cover will look like. I'll just scroll through the options real quick here. It's just kind of a nifty little bit of news here that we've got.
You know, they could have all of them.
The third one really reminds me of, what is it? No. Uncharted 3. Or Uncharted, just in general. Yeah.
The third one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see?
I kind of like either 2 or 4, just because they look different than...
4 is really, really different than what I'm used to seeing on a game.
Well, yeah, that's why I like it.
Yeah, if anything, that's why
I'm kind of getting sick of the design 3 kind of stuff, you know.
Yeah, the only problem with number 4 is that it clashes very much with the Xbox 360 box.
Oh yeah, ooh.
Yeah, the neon green of the Xbox 360 box.
I kind of like number 2 then, if it's going to be Xbox 360. Number 2 is kind of cool.
Yeah, I agree. Some of them, you just don't like. Like, number 6, some people actually really love number 6. Me, I can't stop seeing a penis. I'm sorry,
Well,
that was just the first thing I saw.
I didn't even think of that till now.
I can't not see it.
It can't be unseen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then stop looking at it.
And number 1 is just bland. It just...
Yeah.
But but if you want to vote in there, go to irrationalgames.com/insider/poll.
I'm gonna vote right now.
It'll be in the video description, it'll be in chat, it'll be everywhere.
I just voted.
So, yeah, check it out. You want to link
mine's winning.
You want to link that into chat real quick for me?
Mine's winning. Just letting you know mine's winning.
Okay.
Number 4 is...
In other news, because we're so good at transitions this week,
so
the Library of Congress apparently
that's quite a jump.
Has video games. The Library of Congress is trying to preserve video games. That's really neat. They have
Like old video
they've
games?
yeah, they've got about 3,000 games for a variety of platforms and about 1,500 strategy guides. In addition to descriptive documentation that comes through copyright with the games, and about 50 examples of gameplay footage on VHS or DVD. Um, you've got games stored like this, or with newer games, you've got containers for it and stuff. Here's how they stored the strategy guides, though. They rebound the strategy guides to look like awesome-looking library books.
Mm.
I can't get over that. That's the official Duke Nukem 3D Atomic Edition strategy guide. Bound in leather.
I think the Library of Congress needs its own like game wing.
If that's not the most absurd thing ever, I don't know what is.
You want that, don't you?
Yes!
Put
Now,
that on your shelf.
they don't have hardware yet. They don't have systems or much hardware at all. Um, but they're working on it. And
Get
it's
that Atari 2600.
they're also working on making it accessible. What was that about the Atari?
Get the Atari 2600.
Oh, they need to get all of the things. Shit,
All
I'll
of them.
donate my GameCube to them.
Get the ColecoVision.
Ooh, I want to play one. But sadly, they are going to find some functionality lost for some of these games, seeing as Glue has begun closing down GameSpy servers without much warning. Um, earlier on in the year, in August to be exact, Glue bought out GameSpy from IGN, and they've started shutting down servers for some of the older games that are hosted on it. Games like Neverwinter Nights, Sniper Elite, and SWAT 4, which some of you might remember from Spoonie's videos. Those those servers have been shut down.
And Star Wars Battlefront, not two though.
Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront's servers have been shut down. Battlefront 2 is still up?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
good.
think so.
Yeah, because Battlefront
I have
2
to
is
check
also...
after this.
Yeah, they're also GameSpy servers, so...
Yeah, they are.
Borderlands is also on GameSpy as well. The
Really?
original, I'm not sure about 2, because I don't have 2. Other games to be affected, according to Old Time Radio on Slashdot, are both Neverwinter Nights games, actually. Microsoft Flight Simulator X, Hidden and Dangerous 2. More are referred to on the GameSpy Facebook page, like Wings of War, Battle Stations Midway, Lord of the Rings War of the Ring, as well. Basically, the reason the reason Rebellion gave was that, the Glue just shut them down. They didn't even ask Rebellion at all. And they've been trying to get the servers back on, at least Rebellion, but so far the option is that it would cost them far in excess of what they were paying previously, on the order of tens of thousands of pounds a year.
Hmm.
Yeah, and they would have to entirely recode the multiplayer aspect of the game to bring it over to something aside from GameSpy. So yeah, that's pretty shit.
Yeah.
But we'll go from pretty shit to pretty awesome for our last story of Section 1 here, or of Part 1. Now, this may not look like much to you, but scroll down to number 57, the best score soundtrack for visual media in the 55th Annual Grammys. You have The Adventures of Tintin, The Secret of the Unicorn, composed by John Williams. The Artist, composed by Ludovic Vorch. The Dark Knight Rises, composed by Hans Zimmer. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, composed by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross. Hugo, composed by Howard Shore. And Journey, composed by Austin Wintory. That's right, for the first year ever, a video game soundtrack has been nominated for a Grammy. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, what about Baba Yetu? This is the full soundtrack being nominated for a Grammy. Baba Yetu was just a single song which won a Grammy. Won, or maybe was just nominated, I can't remember. But yes, this is another first for the video games industry, and honestly, I love it. Isn't that just cool?
Well, I'm surprised it hasn't happened before. Like, there have been so many amazing game soundtracks.
It's...
Like,
I'm not surprised. I mean...
like, holy balls, just take all of Skyrim.
Really, though, most of Skyrim's soundtrack is very low profile. I haven't noticed most of it, except for the first song.
I
The
noticed
one
all
that
of it. It's all
everyone
amazing.
knows.
It's all amazing.
Yeah. It fits with the game, yes.
Isn't that what music is supposed to do?
Well, yeah.
Good music, you
That's what
you don't
soundtracks are supposed to
notice it. You notice it when there's no sound.
do. Well, we'll see what happens when the Grammys actually come up, and who
It
knows?
won't win.
Who knows? Maybe we'll have a story about the first video game soundtrack to ever win a Grammy.
It won't win.
It probably won't, but wouldn't it be nice?
It's gonna be one of the other ones.
Alright, we'll be right back, hopefully, with part 2 of Section 1. We'll see ya.